ship over this as well. Looks like this is getting on the East 10 from Crenshaw Boulevard. This was turning circles, blowing through stop signs in the Jefferson Park area for about 20 minutes before the LAPD Northeast following turned into an active pursuit. You can see that dark green Jeep now on the brakes, going on the shoulder, going around cars.
Oh, he's going wild. He's crazy.
Again on the 10 East. Exiting now. Arlington, nope, staying on the freeway. Trying to get around traffic here, just past the Arlington Avenue exit, eastbound 10 freeway. Again, got on the 10 at Crenshaw Boulevard. Possible stolen vehicle. Hearing this might be cold-plated.
Oh, watch out. Skirt. Oh, bobbing and weaving.
Exiting now at Western Avenue. LAPD was tracking this car going southbound on Western Avenue for quite a bit before this turned into a pursuit. We caught sight of the airship, the LAPD helicopter.
Help me out, guys. I got no notifications. Help me out with the like button, baby.
Over another pursuut.
Show me some love, baby.
Okay, getting back on the 10 freeway after exiting Western Avenue. Still going eastbound now.
I got NBC2. I like it.
Tracking this Jeep doing 80 now.
80 miles an hour, hauling ass down the highway. How come when I type in Naked Mel, the slide doesn't show, huh?
Traffic, getting on the left-hand shoulder now. And boxed in by other cars. This driver finding a way around all of it. Again, possible armed gang member. Stolen vehicle. Hearing this one might be cold-plated. Zooming past other cars on the shoulder here.
The type of shit I'm
on the 10
freeway.
I'm going to zoom out here, try and get eyes on just how many units are behind it now. When this first got on the 10 freeway, when we started streaming, we heard there were 4 black and whites behind it. I'm seeing airship over this too, the LAPD helicopter. Copy that. Standing by.
He's stuck in traffic. Oh, hell nah. I'm always stuck in traffic. He's stuck in traffic. Oh. Hell no.
Annabelle, this could be an armed gang member behind the wheel of this dark green Jeep. It's currently eastbound on the 10 freeway, just passing Vermont Avenue. And we took this live here on NBC4 on TV during probably the least exciting part of this pursuit. If you were streaming with us on the Fast Channel a couple minutes ago, you saw this car doing 80, getting on the shoulder, weaving in and out of traffic. Now, we caught sight 80, getting on the shoulder, weaving in and out of traffic. Now, we caught sight of the LAPD helicopter tracking this when it was north of the 10 freeway. It was heading southbound on Western Avenue, and then it got on the 10, briefly got off at Crenshaw, and then got back on. Look at this driver. Pulling the same tricks.
Damn,
now,
look at that.
Shoulder,
whoa.
around
on the curb. Let's go, baby. No notification, gang. Let's go.
Look at him go. I don't think anybody would do this in their own car to get around traffic.
I did one time. I had to take a really bad shit. And so I drove over the curb, did a U-turn.
Driving over that heap of trash.
Julia, you know,
I
and
don't
as
know
we're
what his destination is, but again, it was going southbound on Western before it got on the 10 freeway.
I used to like you, but ever since you said that, I'm done. I've been watching you for 3 years, and I'm disgusted.
You mentioned the word cold-plated. What does that mean exactly?
Sure, get that?
So the plate on this is coming out to another car. And the driver behind the wheel of this Jeep is not believed to be the rightful owner. Again, we're hearing it could be an armed gang member. We haven't been able to get a close look.
Damn, residential area,
behind the wheel,
driving fast.
There is a passenger in there with him or with her. You can see the windows are tinted, but now that it's turning, and we're on West 21st Street now in the University Park area, off the 10 freeway now, but as this driver turns, we might be able to get a better peek inside this possible stolen vehicle. But based on just the driving alone,
are they getting out?
Driveway now, Oak Street and West 21st. As we come around in News Chopper 4, we might be able to see this driver bailing out. Look at that, driver's side door opening. Somebody getting out of the backpack now.
Keep the camera still.
And I'm not seeing black and whites in hot pursuit. I'm not seeing anybody behind.
Well, he's just walking casually. Now he's running.
Taking off, looks like a guy in a blue jersey taking off on Oak Street.
All right, and seems to be by himself at this moment. We haven't seen anybody else come out of that Jeep. But can you see, I mean, could we go around this tree here when we do see other people around that neighborhood there as well?
Yeah, I'm seeing pedestrians. I'm seeing other cars. You saw that mother and child across the street stopping and wondering what in the world is going on. Looks like he left that Jeep in the driveway here. Again, that possible stolen vehicle. And this guy took off down 21st Street. Interestingly enough, I'm not seeing LAPD on the scene yet. I'm seeing the airship over this. The helicopter is still tracking it. But this
I've been watching for over 2 years, and I love you for telling us your shit story.
I'm not seeing units. I'm not seeing officers in foot pursuit.
Appreciate that. Yeah, right, 23 months. So you got about to have 2-year membership
this
too.
This is a pursuit that started a little before 2:30 this afternoon. We're talking about a possible gang member driving a possible, maybe driving a possible stolen car there. Was driving on the 10 freeway in South LA. And as you just heard Julia Dang say, parked the car and took off running, carrying a backpack. So we're in the middle of a neighborhood, and I see a school there too, Julia. Whereabouts are we at, just so that our viewers know?
Yeah, we're near downtown LA. We're south of the 10 freeway, Oak Street and 20th Street. This is going to be in the University Park area, not too far from USC. We're listening now on the LAPD scanner. Again, it was LAPD Northeast Division in pursuit. This possible stolen vehicle. Sounds like they saw that suspect drop a gun. So we're zooming in on, this is going to be Oak Street here, right off of 20th, between 20th and 21st, trying to see where that might have happened. But you saw that man wearing the plued top. He had a backpack when he got out of the Jeep. Weapon might have been in there.
All right, Julia, I know you're going to continue to monitor this, and we will, of course, continue to monitor it as well, and we will bring you the latest on the NBC4 News at 3. Thank you, Julia.
We'll be watching will be on Bravo. Denise Richardson, her Wild Things airs Tuesdays starting at 9 p.m.
What the? Oh, somebody got here? ABC 7? Or is this something else? Same dude here?
Helicopters overhead, and surely, probably,
ABC 7?
sirens out there as well. He is still on private property, trying to look for any way to get out of this predicament.
Run!
Unaware that he dropped that gun.
Jeez. And again, at one point, LAPD South.
Run! Bobby, Ricky Bobby. Oh, shit. Are they on to?
Vehicles now, black and white's pulling. Okay, they've got a visual. They've got their guns drawn.
Oh, shit.
They must have spotted him right here. He is right behind that tree in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Right next to that pink house is where we last saw him. Several black and whites pulling into position. One of them drove right past him, but it looks like they now have a visual of that suspect, as this unit right here is now aimed squarely at the back of that wall next to that pink house underneath that tree. You can see some trucks back there, some food trucks it looks like. He is probably hiding in between there. That is the last location that we saw him at. Hopefully they have a visual. Certainly looks like they are aiming their guns on someone. But it is unclear whether they actually can see him.
Yeah, and well, look, Chris, I mean, he was cornered. There he is, right there behind the food truck there. He has nowhere to go, and you saw his body language. He could kind of tell that he was cornered. He had no exit. And I was going to say, right before you saw that squad car pull in, that they were in tracking mode, and I was wondering, where is police? They must be close by.
Keep going here. We just lost ICOM, unfortunately, but the suspect's still hiding out behind this food truck here.
Who's that?
As LAPD pulls into position. Some woman here running down the block here. But as you mentioned, he is pretty much cornered here, right behind these two walls. And there are now more units pulling into position. Certainly he can climb the wall. He can look for a hiding spot here, but it doesn't seem like he has very much opportunity to get out of this. Again, a whole bunch of black and whites now flooding this block here in University Park. Once again, to repeat, we're at 20th Street and Toberman Street. He is in between those food trucks right there, wearing a blue jersey, carrying a backpack. Again, all we are aware of is that he is a known gang member, suspected gang member, who was indeed armed, at least with a handgun. Not sure if he's got any other weapons on him, but he did drop one gun as he was running through this neighborhood, and now it looks like there's some smoke now coming from the back of that food truck.
And let me double check, Chris, can you hear me now? I know for a brief moment you lost the audio connection. Can you hear me there on Air 7?
I've got you back.
Okay, and let me ask this, because you saw when the vehicle was in motion, we had reports that there were at least 2 people in that Jeep. Did you only see this one guy jump out, or were there multiple?
Yeah, they were treating this as multiple gang members, but we only spotted the driver in the vehicle. There was nobody in the passenger seat, unclear whether anybody was in the back, but when he finally parked the car in an underground parking spot, we only saw one person fleeing that vehicle. So it sounds and looks like it is just the driver, but that's just preliminary information from what we've observed up here. And he is lighting up something here, but between these 2 trucks.
Bro,
like
he's smoking.
It must be a vape.
Dude.
Well, that's more than a vape.
That's crystal.
Yep.
There he
that
goes,
a pipe?
hands up.
Wow. One
Hands
last
up.
thrill.
Yeah, exactly. Bro. Final seconds of freedom here before LAPD moves in on this suspect.
Bruh.
He is clearly cornered on this private property. Those parked trucks are basically boxed in by 2 concrete walls, and the building on this side that he did run into. He ran into that building, and as you saw, if you're just joining us, he ran out of the building and then tried to carjack another vehicle, looking for any unlocked door that he could find. But now he is certainly, at least appears to be giving up here with his hands up in the air, stepping away from those trucks, now appears to be complying with those LAPD Southwest officers.
Well, that is the best way for it to end. He was driving erratically. As you mentioned, it was dangerous. You were overhead before we came on for this live streaming coverage. Clearly, he is cornered. And Chris, now for the second time this week, we're seeing wild things from Air 7 at the conclusion of these pursuits. I mean, I got to ask you, have you ever, I don't know what he was smoking, but have you seen a moment like that before?
You know, it's not the most uncommon. We see a lot of last-minute swigs, a last-minute drink, a last-minute smoke. Sometimes they smoke themselves out of the car until they finally have to exit the vehicle because there's just so much smoke in there. So it looks like he was carrying a pipe on him and took advantage of that last dash. Finally now dumping the backpack here, proned out after that final smoke, and finally giving himself up here. It's just a matter of time, though. We'll see how long before he's back on the street, Mark.
Yeah, typically we'll hold on this until LAPD gets up to him, gets him in handcuffs, because you never know until it's over. But again, that one gun that we saw him either throw or drop during his run, you may see it here in this video on the right. But again, one gun right there.
Gun,
I think he dropped it. It didn't look like he threw it. So LAPD will be aware of that. They will grab that gun, and hopefully no other weapons on him. They will check for that and then get him in handcuffs and bring this to a conclusion. Thank goodness during that pursuit, nobody else was injured or no other accidents during that pursuit, which was very dangerous at times. Police right now, Chris, moving in.
Yeah, a lot of close calls, though, there on the 10 freeway. He was really weaving around traffic at one point, off-roading on the eastbound side of the 10 freeway. He got on the 10 freeway from Crenshaw and was really threading the needle there at some points with several close calls. We didn't observe any collisions, but he was certainly desperate to get away from those pursuing officers. It was in pursuit mode. He almost lost them for a little bit before he finally got off the 10 freeway, and then finally, as you can see here, they were able to flood the zone in University Park here until they finally have cornered him and now taking him into custody, Mark.
Well, per usual, Chris Christie, live in Air 7.
Scrambling and scraping for shit. No, I like that.
They're going to take good care of you. You're going to be nice and high, too. They're going to take care of you. He puffed that shit.
And Eyewitness News.
So much that I thought like the vehicle, maybe he lit the vehicle on fire or something. No, this guy was taking just big tokes of what looks to be like maybe crystal meth or something. And then who was that random lady running too? Oh, they don't let you rewind on ABC. I want to see who that random lady was that was running. And she took off. Was she a part of the drug gang chase too? That boy said, smoking up. Damn, both of these channels will let you rewind. What's up with that? What's up with that? Oh, they just got off. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Oh, you can see him from this angle. Damn, bro, lighting up. Maybe it's just, you know, herbal, something organic, some type of, you know. Hey, I see you. That's for the shrimp, not for you. Like he's staying still. Like, is he talking to me? Fred, I see you.
Yeah, he's got his hands up now.
You thought you were going to eat that shrimp food? Get him, wherever that is, go get him. Damn, so this dude was token up. He said, you know what, screw it, I'm getting arrested. I went on this wild police chase. Who knows what was in the backpack, and he was running and the gun fell out. Guy was a mess. He was probably high the whole time, I guess. And then just token up. Crazy. Wow. Gotta get your life together, man. Damn. This is a replay. What happened? This is a different angle. So he led police on a wild chase in a Jeep. I think that lady was part of it. I was trying to find if I could see a clip of where that lady ran off. And
he's got his hands up now.
Oh, that was a dangerous amount. He's still smoking. Jeez. Got to be tweaked out of his mind, yeah. Can't be a good place to be high in jail or in a cop car. I don't know if that makes the experience of being locked up more tolerable or not. I heard about that. Pokemon shaped Cheeto sells for $125,000. Wow.
Yeah, let me zoom out so the camera doesn't tumble. Thanks.
He was smoking an organic compound of vegetables and fruits, vitamins. And that was pretty much it, I guess. But then he comes out with his hands up.
Here.
Arrested and taken off. End of story.
Okay, we're headed back to base.
All right. There was a previous chase, but it got canceled, and we just got lucky to catch this one. I guess they were on the way back. We're lucky to get this. I guess that's it for now, man. I will definitely jump back on. And if needed, I'll be around the house. I'm going to work in the fish tank and do some stuff around the house and maybe go clean up or something. I need to go work out too, but whatever. I'll be around the house. I'll be close by if anything pops off. If you're a YouTuber, you need to go through each and every video you have mid-rolls on. YouTube's new AI removed half of my ads due to disruptive placement on most videos, leaving some shorter videos with no ads in the first 15 minutes. What the? All right. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not going to cover the space launch because, I don't know, I've seen them a few times. They're cool sometimes to watch, but after a while, it's kind of almost the same thing.